Here the question asks us to prove that cot squared theta subtract cosec squared theta is equal to -1. So when we do a proof, we typically start with the more complicated side and try to simplify this until it reaches, hopefully, a value equal to the right-hand side of the equation. So what I'd like you to do is pause the video now and have a think and see if you can get started on your own. And if you can, great. Then, if you manage to finish the question, watch the video to check that your answer is correct. If you're not sure, then after a thinking period or an attempt of your own, then you can replay the video. But what I would like you to do is pause it periodically through my working to see if you can pick up from where I've started. Okay, so I'm going to pick the left-hand side because that's the more complicated side of the formula. So my proof begins by writing LHS for left-hand side. And then cot squared and cosec squared aren't very friendly, so we want to convert those to sine, cos or tan. So cot squared is 1 over tan squared theta, and cosec squared is 1 over sine squared theta. But remember that tan theta is equal to sine theta over cos theta. So that means I can rewrite this term as, so I'm just going to pause now. I'd like you to try and continue from this point. And I'm assuming now you've come back to the video, so I'm going to keep talking. So 1 over tan squared theta becomes, using this formula, it becomes cos squared theta over sine squared theta, and then we've still got the -1 over sine squared theta. Now these two fractions have the same denominator, so I can rewrite that as cos squared theta -1 over sine squared theta. But remember that I'll do some side working over here again. Remember that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. So that means if I rearrange this equation, cos squared theta -1 is equal to negative sine squared theta. So that means this bottom fraction becomes negative sine squared theta over the sine squared theta that we already have, and now we've got the same top and bottom except we have a negative sign on top. So that's simply equal to -1 because we can cancel the sine squared thetas top and bottom, and -1 is equal to the right hand side of our original formula, so we put equals RHS. So we've just proved that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So that's it, answer done.